Hey there, welcome to another YouTube channel and a bonus video. I'm hanging out here with my White's tree frog because I got a pretty cool opportunity recently. I think anybody who loves frogs and has a fascination with frogs, and even people who might have been afraid of frogs, got over that fear in some ways because of Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog was, of course, originally played and voiced by the late great Jim Henson. And when he passed away, which I remember that like it was yesterday, and what a huge shock that was. So a gentleman by the name of Steve Whitmire took over doing Kermit, as well as he was Ernie on Sesame Street. So thanks to GalaxyCon Live, they had a Sesame Street video panel, as well as one-on-one 2-minute video chats available with the cast that they had, and that included Steve. And my first movie that I went to as a kid in the theater was the first Muppet movie, Muppets Take Manhattan, Muppet Christmas Carol, Muppet Treasure Island, the Muppet TV shows, even going with my friend's kids. My friend Sarah, we took her boys to see the most recent Muppet movie, and kind of like passing on the torch to the next generation. So I've always loved the Muppets, and so enjoy this conversation with Steve Whitmire, who was the voice of Kermit the Frog.
Hello there. Look at you. Look at that little guy. Wow. Wow.
Hi, Steve.
How you doing, Jason?
Good. How are you?
Good.
This is my Kermit.
It sure is. He's amazing. He actually has Kermit's eyes almost. That's amazing.
Yeah, I think everybody who loves frogs probably started with loving Kermit.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. He helped to give, if you didn't like frogs, then he helped give frogs a good name, I think. But I always loved frogs. I grew up around a lot of frogs. So.
Did you catch frogs as a kid?
I tried. I was never any good at it, but they were around. I grew up in the South near Atlanta, so we had a lot of frogs around. What kind of a frog is that?
He's a White's tree frog, which is found in Australia.
Okay. Wow. We have tree frogs, but they're not that big.
No, these are one of the bigger ones.
Yeah, those little tiny guys that are, they're almost Kermit's color. They're very lime green, but they're very, very small,
So my favorite Muppet movie was Christmas Carol. Do you have a favorite?
Well, Christmas Carol is one of my two favorites. I love Christmas Carol because it's the first film we did after Jim passed away, and it was the first film I did as Kermit, and I think it's a really well done film. But I also love the very first Muppet movie just because that was my first film to work on, and I had just joined the Muppets a couple months before, and so I really did enjoy that one too.
That was the first movie I ever saw in the theater.
Really, with Rainbow Connection and all that. Wow.
Yeah. I talked to Tim Curry with GalaxyCon, and he said Treasure Island was his favorite thing he's ever done.
Really? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that he said that. I haven't been able to have any contact with Tim recently, and I just loved working with him so much. If you ever chat with him again, tell him I said that because I we've sort of lost contact a little bit, but for a while we stayed in touch, and he's just a terrific person. Are
you allowed to do voices?
Well, what do you want to hear?
Can you give me like the chorus of Rainbow Connection?
Oh my goodness! You know what? I can't sing for you, but I could give you a little. Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. The reason I wouldn't sing is because my voice is in such bad shape right now. I've been talking all day long.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Well, you're very welcome, Jason. Let's post for our picture together because we don't have a lot of time left.
All right.
All right, ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Okay, buddy. Take care. And once we get past all this craziness in the world, come see me at one of the Comic-Cons.
You should definitely come up to Calgary.
I'd love to. Oh, I love your whole area up there. Yeah.
Awesome.
You take care.
Steve.
Bye-bye.
It goes by so quick. You're kind of watching the timer and trying to get in everything, and I think I did. We had a good conversation, and I did get a little bit of Kermit, which was pretty awesome. just to have him, you know, say that in front of me is pretty cool. Hopefully he does make it up to Calgary, to the Calgary Comic and Entertainment Expo. That would be really awesome. I would love to meet him in person, because, you know, I've heard nothing but nice things about him, and you know, even though it's someone behind a character, whether it's animation or puppetry, you know, these are the people that really, in a lot of times, form a big part of our lives in our childhood, especially something like Sesame Street, which, you know, started in 1969, and the Muppets, which have been around since before I was born as well. It's something I've grown up with for my entire life, and so just to have the chance to talk to him for a couple minutes was pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, thanks to GalaxyCon for all the cool content that they're doing. I've, like I said, done a handful of them. But you know, Tim Curry, John Carpenter, this was Steve, you know, people that really influenced me, and in a lot of ways, you know, I might not ever get to meet. So it's kind of cool to have these opportunities. So yeah, keep keep staying tuned for more cool videos. Hopefully we'll have some more celebs meeting my animals in some form or another in the future. All the info to view our Patreon and all our social media, you can see that at the end of the video as well as down below. And thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe, and on behalf of my little Kermit here, have a great day.
Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection.